Avoid negative thinking, imagination, or vision. Negative thinking, negative imagining, negative envisioning. You see, there are people that watch a video. I remember the first time, many years ago, this would be like 10, 11 years ago, when some people called us together and showed the video of the barbaric acts of the terrorists in the nation, and an actual beheading of a man in their camp. It was one of the most gory sights I ever watched. Vowed never to watch such a thing another time. Do you understand what I'm talking about? There are things that you see and watch, and the picture just stays there. It's not helpful for you. It's not helpful for your mind. Not helpful for your faith, and not helpful in any way. In Proverbs 23 and in verse 7, the Bible said, as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. The picture in your heart can become your reality if it remains there. The imagination becomes the manifestation. In Ephesians chapter 3 and in verse 20, the Bible said, unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we can ask or imagine. So imagination carries power. Imagination has power. See, I heard some time ago that the center of the brain that deals with imagination and the center of the brain that deals with reality are close to each other. So that a thing that is vividly imagined is as good to the brain as if it is reality. Avoid negative imagination. Avoid negative thinking. Avoid picturing yourself in the scenario of calamity. Avoid picturing yourself in the scenario of disaster. Avoid picturing yourself in the scenario of destruction. Because what you imagine will emerge. What you picture, you capture. What you picture, you feature in. And faith involves the picture. The Bible said Moses persevered at seeing the invisible. God told Abraham, as far as your eyes can see, I give to you. So this is the season where you must paint any picture except the picture of disaster, except the picture of calamity, except the picture of destruction. Paint pictures of deliverance. People who were in the midst of disaster and got deliverance, that should be your picture. People who testified of how they were found in the midst of danger, how they were found in the midst, if you are ever going to be found. That is the picture you have. The picture of preservation, the picture of deliverance, the picture of the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that feareth him and delivereth them. That is the picture.